Good morning, parents, and happy Friday. This ends week 2 of our digital learning, and I know that you all are learning a lot about your children during this time. One thing you might have discovered is that while they're online, they might not always be doing their schoolwork like they're supposed to. Don't be too hard on them. It is very easy to get distracted. And let's be real, boredom mixed with being at home every day kind of equals mischief sometimes. And sometimes our kids start exploring websites that they shouldn't be on, or even messaging other students in an inappropriate way, whether it's saying mean things to one another or just having conversations that they shouldn't. So, that being said, let's talk about how to prevent some of these things. I know in the school setting, we make sure to monitor the kids every time they're on any type of device. We're constantly walking around the classroom, looking at what they're doing. But at home, it might not be that easy, which is why I want to talk to you about parental monitoring. There are a lot of apps now that help you as parents to be able to monitor what your children get on as it relates to the internet and just on their phones, period. You can monitor if they buy apps or if they download anything or even some of the conversations that they're having. So, that being said, I really want to challenge you to look at some of the apps that I'm going to post in a moment to see if one of them will work for you. You also can just simply do things like do random phone checks or random checks on the computer. You can check their search engine to see like their search history to see what were the last things they were looking at. You can have conversations about being a good digital citizen. And these are things that we've discussed with them while they were at school. But, sometimes we just have to remind our students that it's important to make sure that you're not messaging people mean things or giving out your personal information, such as your home address to strangers or talking to strangers, period. All these things are very important and we want to stay diligent because we want to keep our kids safe. Another red flag that your child might not be doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing when it relates to being online is if when you walk into the room, they jump or they immediately try to like fiddle with their computer or switch something off of their phone. That might be a red flag. And it's not always something bad that they're watching as such as adult type things, but they could just be searching a lot of information on COVID-19. And let's be real, it is not healthy for anybody to spend all day long researching what's going on with the virus. We want the kids to be able to be informed, but it's really best if you're the one to kind of spoon feed them the information that you feel is important for them to know about what's going on in the world today. But if they're just looking up things on their own, it could really start them getting worried, having high anxiety levels, and just overall concern on a whole nother level. So we really just want to keep them safe. I'm going to upload some awesome cartoons that you can also watch with them on how to be a good digital citizen. And it gives like role play scenarios about how to handle it if somebody's saying something mean to you online, how to make sure you tell an adult, or if you're finding that somebody's asking for personal information, or if a stranger's trying to contact you online, just things like that. Because we do understand that with digital learning, the kids are on the computer an awful lot throughout the day. So I just wanted to check in with you on that and just make sure that you have as much information as you possibly can on how to keep our babies safe online during this time. All right, until next week, I'm Mrs. Farmer, and I will talk to you later. Have a great weekend. Bye.